Teacher, UAE's biggest classroom.
Welcome back. Sunaina, what we would like to do now is provide a quick summary of what we discussed today. We discussed that parents tend to show favoritism, knowingly or unknowingly, in most of the households. We don't want to put a number to that, but it's prevalent across most of the households, across cultures, and we also discussed that it doesn't do anybody any good. Sunaina, but you use the lose-lose situation to describe what happens, because there is a child who is favored and a child who is not favored, and both of them end up losing in the long term. In a house where both children are treated fairly, or all three children or all kids are treated fairly, end up growing up in a much more effective, matured manner. And we also discussed some very effective tips, not quite easy to implement. Parents will have to really
work hard on it.
Exactly, work hard on it. So for the sake of our viewers, we'd like to quickly run you through the tips again. The first thing that we said is take stock of the situation.
Write it down.
Exactly, write it down. Discuss with your partner, with your husband. If you've got older children, ask them. There's nothing wrong in asking them, have you ever felt it? Especially if you feel that there's sibling rivalry happening and there's a lot of jealousy, this could be one of the reasons. So take stock of the situation. Another thing that Sunaina said is don't put them into competitions. Don't say, let me see who completes the homework first. You know, I was speaking to a very good friend of mine, Mr. Srivalsan Murugan, yesterday, and he gave me a wonderful quote. Sir, if you're watching, thank you for that. He said, on the field, be a missionary. Sorry, be a mercenary on the field. Ruthless. You're only focused on the results. But off the field, be a missionary. Where it's all about love and care and giving. So when you put your children in a competition, they get into the mercenary attitude with one another, while they should be supporting each other and contributing
where there should
to
be rivalry, there's rivalry happening. Right?
Where there's rivalry, there'll be rivalry. So never do that. Never compare. Okay, instead of comparing, you can take a best practice out of the leaf of one child and then pass it on to the book of another one, without saying be like your brother or be like your sister. Never expect your child to set examples. That is not their job. They're also kids. So yeah, your younger brother is watching or your younger sister is watching. No, you as a parent should be setting examples. Never accommodate to the lowest common denominator, which is like saying, no, the younger one doesn't like popcorn, so I will not buy you popcorn. You know, be fair and never take sides in a fight. You know, because if someone fights, if your kids are fighting, both of them are to be held guilty, and both of them are to be punished or grounded. Sunaina said she'll write about the positive attributes of the husband when she reaches home. Would you want to discuss it now? No, you don't want to discuss it now. Probably sometime later. Now, our dear respected viewers, we had a wonderful time with you this year, and this year is drawing itself to a close. The season is amazing. Time to be outside, leave the malls, spend a lot of time outside. That makes your soul happy. Do some barbecuing, do some dune bashing. We would like to wish you a wonderful Christmas and a great New Year. What we plan to do is go and buy the plum cake. You know, we absolutely enjoy having the plum cakes for Christmas. So have a great time. I hope 2015 was a wonderful year for you, and we wish that and pray that 2016 will be an even more amazing year, where you will succeed more and let love and camaraderie thrive. So we will see you, God willing, in the next year, in early January. So this is Sangeet Ibrahim signing off. Over to Sunaina.
Hi, as discussed, I think an antidote to playing favorites, to few of them, would be to playing favorites to all of them. Play favorites to all of them. Treat all of them equally. And keep repeating, frequently repeating to your kids that each one of them is unique. Each one of them has a particular characteristic trait which makes him special, and each of them has a special place in your heart, separate compartments in your heart, not one on top of the other, but all at the same level. On that note, Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanking Chanchal and Lakshmi at the studio. Viewers, please do send in your comments and feedbacks to us on to our Facebook page, Destination Success UAE. Till we meet next time, happy parenting and do not play favorites.
Do
Thank
not
you.
play favorites. Goodbye.
My Teacher UAE